We have abdicated personal freedoms, and personal privacy is becoming all but extinct. Our conversations are recorded, converted to text, parsed and studied, and we are watched by millions of cameras so that our government can ensure we are not the enemy. Our every move is monitored by some entity, and our habits are pored over to discover what secrets they may reveal. I am called paranoid. Yet we are living in an age of paranoia. Why should I not conform? I do not know the full set of circumstances that caused this radical shift in our lives, but one thing has become clear. In our society, a disturbing disconnect between the heart and the mind has occurred. Logic and reason seem to be the sole guiding principles of the current age. I have no quarrel with logic or reason, the realm of the left brain. They are the qualities responsible for the advance of technology and the explosion of the availability of information. It is logic that helps solve problems and helps anticipate future conditions. And logic gave us science, and more important, mathematics, that exquisitely beautiful principle underlying the mechanics of all creation. Logic, reason, and all other linear thought are to be respected, if not revered. But they compose only one half of the human psyche. Most of the right brain is concerned with processes that are immune to logical analysis. It is where love resides, and with it, fear, hatred, envy, greed, and the remaining siblings we call feelings. It is the right brain that is tentacles reaching back into prehistoric times, times in which logic was limited to determining the turns and landmarks required to get to safety from wherever it was, and a similar set of functions necessary to find food and possibly a quick lay. It was the left brain that somehow sensed danger, felt the pangs of hunger, and created the desire to mate. It is as necessary to the wholeness of an individual now as it was millions of years ago. It is from the right brain that matters of the heart arise. Logic by itself makes decisions based on rational thought alone. It would have us rationalize the irrational or the unreasonable. Homeland Security tells us that we are being protected by that agency. Do any of you remember what it felt like as a young child to be protected? To be enveloped in your mother's arms after some threatening encounter with the world? That feeling of warmth and comfort? Or can you imagine a lone soldier on a hilltop, besieged by the enemy? Imagine how the soldier might feel if a platoon of his brothers and sisters in arms stormed up the hill to protect and rescue the soldier. It has never happened to me, but I must believe that the soldier's feelings would be close to relief, joy, or some similar feeling that brought comfort. We know inherently what being protected feels like. If there is anxiety or unease present, then clearly we have little faith in whatever protection is offered us. These feelings are necessary to help make life-supporting decisions and choices. They, hand in hand with logic, create a whole person, and whole decisions are possible. In my own experience, in every situation where I was being truly protected by some agency, there was warmth and comfort that accompanied that protection. I would now ask you, how warm and comfortable do you feel when, in order to simply board a vehicle of transportation, you are made to stand shoeless, sometimes beltless, without your jacket and much of your outer clothing, and, while your personal belongings are being closely scrutinized, you wait to be frisked or scanned with hands in the air? I've been in prison, and I can assure you that I feel very close to those feelings I felt while being incarcerated. I do not feel in any way protected. Based on feelings, the assertion that I am being protected is, to me, the height of insanity. We need more than logic to fully understand our relationship to another individual or to an organization. We feel love and hate and all the rest from those who love or hate us. If you are made to feel like the enemy, then, to those who made you feel that, you are most likely the enemy.